mute all your microphones. Right. After your last class, we continue with the activity 4.4, I think so. There's a poem, The Nurse's Song, which was on which was by William Blake. Have you all got your textbooks with you? If not, take your textbooks. This is a poem in which it tells the tale of a nurse. Nurse is a person who takes care of the children, a caretaker of the children is mentioned here. It's like a conversation between the nurse and the children. Childrenukkum nursekum a conversation like that. In this poem, the children love to play out in the evening, as you all wish. These children also wish to play outside, but the nurse did not allow them as it is getting dusk. What is it? Dusk. Dusk. Opposite of dawn. Dawn, early morning. Dusk, late evening. Dusk evening meant that late evening.
My sound is not clear.
Clear illa Amrita? Right. I'll check it. Okay. In the late evening, the children play outside. The nurse instructs them to go inside and stay, but they don't like to stay inside. They want to continue their play, right? The poem tells the tale of a nurse who, we are to assume, is looking over some children playing in a field. They are playing in a field. When she tries to call them in, they protest. They don't like, they dislike to be in.
Miss screen வரல
ஒருத்தருக்கு இல்லையா ஒரு ஆளுக்கு இருந்தா லீவ் பண்ணிட்டு திருப்பி ஜாயின் பண்ணுங்க வருதா What about the others?
அதுக்கு துண்டாலுக்கு
screen தோடி வந்துருச்சு மிஸ்
நாட்டுக்கு நீ இந்த ரோடு
screen தெரியுது மிஸ்
Right.
வேர்ட் இன்னிட்டானே
Right. So the children protest to claiming that it is still light. They are still light, so we want to play. They are asking the nurse to continue. Let them continue their play.
மிஸ் யாரோ மியூட் பண்ணாம இருக்கீங்க
Mute பண்ணுங்க player.
சஞ்சய் மிஸ்
Right. The nurse is of a jovial and warm-hearted nature, as she allows the children to continue with their games. The nurse allows them to continue with their games, with no thought for the wider consequences. So they are happy now, right? Now look here. This is the scene of the poem. The children wish to play outside in the late evening. The poem finally says, the delight of being allowed to play a little longer until dusk. How you will feel if you ask your mother to allow you to play a little longer, and if he allows, you will feel how you will feel the endless joy.
Happy.
It is shown in the poem here, right? Right. First, go through this poem, the nurse's song, but there's no need for read deeply. go through the poem once, just skimming, and you can answer these questions. Or skimming on the ponga playal, the poem la duck and pathite, you can answer the questions. Write only the answer, no need to copy the questions. Don't copy the questions, but you can answer quickly. Just rereading. Just reading for once, you can find out.
School textbook exercise book.
Your exercise in your exercise book. You can copy the questions later. You can check for the recording to copy the questions. Now write only the answer.
Miss school copy எழுதுற.
Yeah. Right. Be quick. This picture shows that they are playing in the dusk. The nurse allows them and taking care of them in the late evening, and the children are playing gleefully. And now, the poem is between who is that? A nurse, and the, who are the here? The children. Am I right? You can check your answers. There are dash stanzas in this poem. How many stanzas are there in the poem? In this poem, how many stanzas are there? 4, isn't it? 4. There are 4 stanzas in this poem. It was written by who has written this poem? William Blake, a famous poet. The children in this poem love to, what do they love to do? They love to, but the nurse asked them to come in as it is getting. Why did the nurse ask them to come in? As it is getting dark, right? Check your answers. Now, right. Let's look at the poem. What does it say? When the voices of children are heard on the green, and laughing is heard on a hill, my heart is at rest within my breast, and everything else is still. What does the first stanza says you? When the voices of children are heard on the green, the voices of children, when do they make noise? When they play, they make noise. And laughing and making noise when they are playing. It makes the nurse very happy. Then, in the second stanza, then come home, my children. The sun is gone down. The sun is gone down. It is getting dark. And the dews of night rise. What is dew? Can you find a meaning for dew? What is dew? The moistened drops of liquid. It is the dew. You can look at the picture also. Dew. Right. Come, leave off play and let us away till the morning appears in the skies. Come, leave off play. Come, stop playing and let us away. We can go. The nurse says the children, let's go till the morning appears in the skies, and we can return in the morning. The nurse is calling the children. Then the children answered, "No, no, let us play, for it is yet day." "No, no, let us play, we have to play. It is yet day, it is not getting dark. In a miracle, it is yet day. And we cannot go to sleep. Besides, in the sky, the little birds fly. We can't sleep because in the sky, the little birds are flying. So it is not getting dark. And the hills are all covered with sheep. The sheep are now grazing in the hills. They didn't return to their home. So we also want to play. The children request the nurse. Covered. Past simple past and past participle of cover is given as in the contracted form covered. Well, well, go and play till the light fades away. Then the nurse allows the children, well, well, go and play till the light fades away. Until the light fades. What is fading? This is the picture you can see. Fading. Light fades. That means it is getting dark. Less brightness. The process of becoming less bright. Right. Go and play till the light fades away and then go home to bed. The little ones. This is the permission granted by the nurse. So, if your mother allows you to play, what will you do? The little ones leaped and shouted. Leaped, what is leaping? Jumping gleefully. Jumping or spring a long way to a great height or with great force. Laughed. They leaped and laughed. Leaped and shouted and laughed. They are making noise, jumping and laughing, and all the hills echoed this sound. What is echoing? Repeated or reverberate after the origin of sound has stopped. Echo. So there are no voices echoing on the mountain. Right? That's here. There is the meaning. This is a conversation between a nurse and a group of children who are playing on a hill.
I can't hear you.
The nurse finds happiness in the sounds and glee of the children. She permits them to continue playing when they request more time before having to return home. So she permits them to play a little more. Nurse's song begins and ends with the children's happiness. In the first stanza and in the last stanza, the poet says the children states the happiness of the children. Within the nurse's song, the differences between children and adults in regard to thinking is referenced. Right? The thinking of an adult. The nurse thinks that it is getting dark, so returning to home is safe. But the children like to play until it gets too dark. This is the difference in thinking between the children and the adults. Like as happened in your home between you and your parents or you and your grandparents. Always you like to play, but they would not allow you all the time. They will limit the time because of the thinking difference and the beauty of a young mind. Right? This is the poem and its explanation. There are some questions after the poem. You can do it in your exercise book as your homework. Do the questions as homework. We will discuss the answer in the next class. Right? So then we can move on to the next activity. What's it? Activity 4.5. Uses prepositions appropriately. Right? Now, what is a preposition? What What is a preposition? Can you define? Right? Prepositions are joining words. What are they? They are joining words. Prepositions are joining words, sometimes called connectives. Sometimes they are called as connectives. Right. They are used to show time. They are used to show time, place, or ownership relation between, this is the important thing, between two nouns or pronouns or a noun and a verb. Where do they show the connection between two nouns?
Between two
Sometimes,
nouns or pronouns.
right, sometimes they show a connection. For example, for a simple sentence, the cat is on the bed, right? Right. What is the relationship between the cat and the bed? The cat is on. The relationship is shown here. What is the connection? It is on the bed. So it shows the relationship between two nouns. Sometimes it shows the relationship between a time and a person. He will come at 10 o'clock. What is the relationship here?
At.
At 10 o'clock. The relationship between 10 o'clock and his visit is shown here as at. So the prepositions are used to join words, sometimes called connectives, which are used to show a time, sometimes a place. The prepositions used for place are in, at, from, something else, place. Or ownership, relation between two nouns or pronouns, or a noun and a verb. நவுனுக்கும் வேர்புக்கும் இடையில அல்லது நவுனுக்கும் ப்ரொனவுனுக்கும் இடையிலான ரிலேஷன்ஷிப். ஹவு டஸ் தே பி ஜாயின்ட், எப்படி அதை ஜாயின் பண்ண போகிறோம், ஹவு தே ஆர் டுகெதர், என்னென்னு ஜாயின் ஆகிருக்குன்றதை காட்டுறது தான் ப்ரொபொசிஷன்ஸ். ரைட், லுக் ஹியர். We commonly use prepositions to show a relationship in space or time, or a logical relationship between two or more people. There's a, for example, there's a competition, competition among the students. So the among shows the relationship among the students, right? Between, there was a quarrel between, there was a quarrel between Lal and Raj. So what is the relationship shown here? Between Lal and Raj, there was a quarrel between Lal and Raj. Right? So it shows relationship between two people also, between places or things. Prepositions are most commonly followed by a noun phrase or a pronoun. Most commonly they are followed by a noun phrase. The noun phrases are underlined here for your reference. Look here. The last time I saw him, he was walking down the road. The road, this is the noun phrase. I'll meet you in the cafe opposite the cinema. Right? It was difficult to sleep during the flight. So, most often the prepositions are followed by the noun phrase. It was the worst storm since the 1980s.
மிஸ்
Yes,
அது ஃப்ளைட்டா இல்லாட்டி நைட்டா?
flight.
Okay, miss.
During the flight, if it was difficult to sleep during the flight. It was the worst storm since the 1980s. The 1980s. Here's the noun phrase. Give that to me. This is a pronoun. Give that to me. It is followed by a pronoun. So most often the prepositions are followed by a noun phrase or a noun or a pronoun. Right? I think this is the picture given in your book. There are many types of pronouns. There are many categories. Right? Look here, some categories of pronouns are given here. That is not needed for you, but you have to know. But there are many categories of, prepositions. There, it is not pronoun, it is a preposition. Many kinds of prepositions are here, are there, but I have given you some of them. Some categories of prepositions are given here. If you go through this grid, you can get some idea how they have categorized them. This is a
Miss,
word.
copy எழுதுறதா?
No need to copy them, but you can go through and get the idea how they use the pronouns for each category. A preposition is a word used to link nouns, pronouns, or phrases to other words within a sentence. No? So, they connect to the people, objects, times, and locations of a sentence. Usually, they are short words. Look the grid. Most often, they are short words. And normally placed before the noun, directly in front of the noun or a noun phrase. Right? Right. What are the categories given there? There are many categories, but I have given you some of them. Right? The most often used prepositions are given. For time, prepositions of time, we use at, in, on, for, during, since, by, until, before, after, to, and past. For place, at, in, on, by, near, close to, next to, beside, between, behind, in front of, above, below. For movement or direction, to, from, over, under. If you look for some examples, you can confirm them. For time, the meeting will start at 12 o'clock. For time. For place, all the students are requested to gather at the school playground or gather in the school playground. The place, in the playground. For direction, walk towards the walk towards the junction. Walk towards and on that direction. Or throw the ball over the fence. Right? How to move. Right? For agency, by or with. If the action was done by this person. Right? Instrument or device also the same. Reason or purpose. These prepositions say you the reason or the purpose. Right? For, through, because of, on account of. Right? I couldn't attend the meeting because of some severe illness. Connection, to, with, of, or something else. Right. These are common part of language, and most of them
Miss,
are used. Sorry,
connection එක between வருமா?
between. Oh yeah, between also can be used for connection. Between, among, can be used. Right. Most of the prepositions are complicated. They give you confusion. But you have to practice a little more, then you can get a clear idea, right? Now, in your book, they have given you some preparation of place and movement only. Yes. Yes.
Miss, the sound is not clear.
Yes, miss. Yes.
Check the network. Check your network, please.
No, miss, because others are not muting the sound.
Please, all of you, mute your microphones. Don't disturb others. Check whether your microphones are muted. Otherwise, I have to remove those who didn't unmute. Unmute பண்ணாதவங்கள remove பண்ணுவேன். நேத்து grade 6க்கு remove பண்ண மாதிரி. Check your microphones first. Don't disturb others. Right. Over. As a preposition of place or movement. Yes.
Will you send the notes of today?
Sorry?
Will you send the notes of today?
No need to copy the notes now.
Miss on
Right. Over as a preposition of place or movement. Here, how they used over as a preposition over. Right? The pictures will help you to get more
Miss
explanation.
ஒன்றும் விளங்கல.
மிஸ் ஜது சார் தான் மிஸ் மியூட் பண்ணாங்க.
Unmute பண்ணாதால் செக் பண்றதா நான்? Right. Over is used when crossing from one side to another, usually when going up and then down. There's a small difference between over and on. When the surfaces are touching one another, we can say it is on. Otherwise, we say over. Here, the surfaces are on touch. So I can, in context, so I can say the ball is on the table. But in this picture 1, how can I say the sheep jumped
Over the
right, the sheep jumped
Over the
over
fence.
the fence. Here it did not touch the surface, so I can say over the fence. Right. And in the second one, the ball went over the wall and then under the table.
தேவையாப்பா.
And in the third
ப்ளீஸ்
picture,
தேவை படம் எடுக்க வேணும். ப்ளீஸ்
ball
அப்பா
went over the river, over the bridge. Right? The boy went over. Right? The bridge. Right. This is over as a preposition of movement. She drove her car over the hill. Going up and then down is also stated as over. Going up and then down. Right? Over. And then, what is the preposition mentioned here? Around. Right? Around.
The
As a preposition of movement. Over acts as a preposition of movement and provisional phrase. O has some other functions also, but in your textbook I have to teach you over as the preposition of movement only. So I am telling about that only. because of the time duration. Right. Around as proportion of movement. What is the meaning of around? Moving in a circular way, right? For example, we walked around the old town. The earth goes around the sun. This is the movement, right? For this picture, how can you say this? The rabbit.
The cat
The
walk around the tree.
rabbit
Right, rabbit walked
walks around
Around the
around
tree.
the tree.
the tree.
Right. Here, the ball is
Ma'am,
going
Around the
the
box.
box. The ball
Around
is
the
going
box.
around the box. Around. This is around as a proportion of movement. Right. Then, what is this? Through. How can we use through? Right. Through means from one end side to another, something to another, going through or looking through. ஒன்று கூடாக there should be two one entrance and one exit. போய் வெளியில வர வேணும். That's when going in and coming out, we can say through. From one end side to the other. Look at the example. They walked slowly through the woods. They walked slowly through the woods. Through. Right? So the boy is
What?
looking or watching or looking. Looking is more suitable. Looking through the binoculars.
Binocular.
The boy is looking through the binoculars, looking through. The train, for second one.
The train went through the tunnel.
The train went through the tunnel, through the tunnel. This is the difference between the tunnel and the cave. Tunnel has an entrance and exit, but a cave has only the entrance, no
entrance.
exit. So the train goes through the tunnel, not through the cave, right? Here
The tiger went through the ring.
Through the ring.
jumped
The ring.
jumped through the ring.
Or jump the last letter.
Jumped through the ring. The tiger jumped through the ring. Jumped through the ring, right? This is through as the proportion of movement, through, right? Then across, right? Walking across. Across means crossing something, right? Walking across the park or something else. Crossing something, right? Right. From one side to the other side of something with clear limits, right? Getting to the other side, he is crossing the river here, right? Getting to the other side, he is crossing the river, right? The rabbit is walking across the road. The rabbit is walking across the road, right? Across, going from one side to the other. Sorry?
Road.
Getting to the other side, right?
Ma'am, ஒன்றும் விளங்கல.
Others, what about you? ஒருத்தருக்கும் கேட்கலையா?
Ma'am, ஒன்றும்
Miss, கேக்குது miss.
Kirkle miss.
கேக்குது miss.
If you have problems, unmute. Others, unmute, please. If you have problems, please leave and join again. Right, from one side to the other side. She walked across the field. Across the field. He sailed across the Atlantic. Across. So, how can we write this? The man
Okay, miss.
walked
Across the
Across the
across the
river.
river.
the river.
Across the river.
River.
The rabbit went or walked or hopped across
the
the
road.
road. Across the road. Right? Crossing
Road.
something is stated as across. Right? Right. Then into. Right? Into is different from through. Into is in for an enclosed place. For an enclosed place or thing we can use into. அது மூடி இருக்கிற ஒரு place இருந்தால் we can use into here. Towards the inside or middle of something. Right? Middle of something and about to be contained. Containing. Right? Shall be also contained, surrounded or enclosed by it. For an enclosed place we can enclosed thing or enclosed surrounded place we can use into. Walk into the garden. Shall we go into the garden? Shall we go into the classroom? Please sit into the classroom. A surrounded place. Right? Here the ball is going into the box.
Box.
Here the children are, what are they doing?
Swimming into
Children
the
are jumping
Into the
into the river, into the swimming pool, into the
swimming pool.
swimming pool. Right? They are jumping into swimming pool. Right? This is an enclosed, surrounded place. And then the man is
Put
Putting
coin into the
a coin into the till. Into the till.
miss
So,
screen barrier.
sorry?
Screen barrier miss.
ஸ்கிரீன் வரையல
Screen
வரையல.
ஓ மிஸ்
Screen வரல.
ஸ்கிரீன் வரையல மிஸ்
screen barrier.
Screen வரல miss.
Wait பண்ணுங்க. Yes. சரியா இப்ப வரலையா?
இல்ல மிஸ் வரல.
வரலையா?
இல்ல மிஸ் வரையல.
Wait.
Barrier miss.
வரையல.
Wait, I'll check for it. Wait, I'll check for it. அண்ணா வர சொல்லுங்க. இல்லையா அண்ணா?
இப்ப வருது மிஸ்.
Miss வந்துட்டு miss.
ஓகே?
வந்துடுது.
சரியா?
Miss வந்துட்டு.
Yes miss.
Right.
வந்துட்டு miss.
No miss வரையல மிஸ். வரையல மிஸ்.
Miss வந்துட்டு miss.
சரியா வந்துட்டு ஸ்கிரீன்?
வரையல மிஸ்.
மிஸ் கூட ஸ்கிரீன் வந்துட்டு மிஸ் ஆனா அந்த இது வரையல.
ரைட்.
உங்க டெஸ்க்டாப் தான் மிஸ் வந்திருக்கு.
miss.
No miss subject வரையல.
சரி.
இல்ல.
வரையல மிஸ்.
டேய் மிஸ் லீவ் பண்ணிட்டாடா.
வரையல மிஸ்
ஓகே. வரல miss.
Wait.
ஹலோ விக்ராவா
ஓமடா.
மிஸ் லீவ் பண்ணிட்டா. மிஸ் நிக்கிறா.
நிக்கிறா அவ.
Wait.
இல்ல நிக்கிறா.
I'll look for it.
நிக்கிறா.
நிக்கிறா. Sorry.
Right. The man is putting a coin into the till.
Miss வரல miss.
Again.
ஸ்கிரீன் வரல.
வரலையா திருப்பி?
Screen
இல்ல மிஸ்.
Miss screen வரல.
Miss screen வரல.
Screen வரல.
Screen வரல.
Screen வரல.
மிஸ் இப்ப வந்துட்டு miss.
வந்துட்டு மிஸ்.
மிஸ் உங்க டெஸ்க்டாப் வந்துட்டு.
Okay miss வந்துட்டு.
சரியா? Right. Check. Right. The man is putting a coin into the
Into the
right into. Then
வந்துட்டு
Miss வரல
போய்
miss.
வரையல நின்னுடு. வருது மிஸ் ஆனா சப்ஜெக்ட் வரையல.
இப்போ
மிஸ் உங்களோட டெஸ்க்டாப் இதான் மிஸ் வருது.
Miss subject வரல.
Miss
Subject வரல.
wait.
Miss subject வந்து வரல miss.
வரலையா?
இல்ல miss.
வரையல.
இல்ல மிஸ் வரல.
Wait பண்ணுங்க.
Miss வரல.
Wait பண்ணுங்க.
Miss வரல.
Wait பண்ணுங்க. ஸ்க்ரீன் வரலையா? டெஸ்க்டாப் தானே வருதா?
மிஸ் உங்களோட டெஸ்க்டாப்ல நீங்க எடுத்துங்க மிஸ் ஆனா சப்ஜெக்ட் ஒண்ணும் வரல.
Oh miss.
Miss.
வருதா?
மிஸ் நீங்க மீட்டிங்கை மினிமைஸ் பண்ணிட்டு டெஸ்க்டாப்ல போலாம் மிஸ்.
ஓ மிஸ். ஓகே மிஸ் வந்துச்சு.
சரியா?
வந்துட்டு. ஓ
ஓகே.
மிஸ் வந்துட்டு மிஸ்.
ரைட்.
Okay miss.
மியூட் பண்ணுங்க. Then along
Miss
you
வரல.
talk about a movement on a beside
மிஸ்
a
வரல.
line.
Miss வரல miss.
வருது.
மிஸ் வந்துட்டு மிஸ்.
Right. Used to talk about the movement
வரல.
on a particular line.
வருது.
She walked along the road. Walked along. She hurried along the road. Right? Here for first picture. They walked along the beach. Along the beach. They walked along.
Along the beach.
Along means that way. Along means that way. Along the beach. Right? Here the boy.
மிஸ்
பாய்
மிஸ்
Yes.
அப்ப எல்லாம் வந்து தனியாண்டு வராதா மீனிங்?
No. That is alone. A-L-O-N-E. This is along. A-L-O-N-G. The boy
Okay, miss.
walked along the road with his dog.
with his dog.
Right? With his
Okay.
dog.
George.
This picture also says that the woman walks along the road or along the pavement. Along the
Pavement.
pavement with her
With the dog.
right along the pavement. That way. That means that way. You can
Way.
use these provisions when you are describing the pictures. To make some lengthy sentence, you have to use the prepositions when you describe the pictures. Right? She hurried along the road towards us. Along is used with nouns like road, river, line. Words that refer to things with a long, thin shape. With a long, thin shape, words right? Then under, it's quite simpler. When we use under as a preposition, it's similar to below. Something lower can be said with under. Right? We use under to talk about something that is below or lower than something else. Below or lower than something else can be stated using the preposition under. The girl is hiding under the table. She is hiding under, right? The man is sitting under the tree, right? Under the tree, right? Under. Something below can be stated using under, right? Then up and down.
Up and down.
It refers to movement to a higher level is stated as up, and to the lower level is stated using down, right?
Down.
Climbing up the hill, climbing up the stairs, climbing down the stairs, or climbing down the mountain or hill.
Mountain.
Right? Down can be used in the following ways as a preposition. She was walking down the street. To or towards a lower place, right? Moving towards a lower place or position can be used with down. Someone pushed him and he fell down the stairs.
The stairs.
Tears were rolling down his cheeks. Tears were rolling down his cheeks. Something lower can be said with down, and something to the higher level, rising to the higher level, can be said using up and down. Right?
Miss.
Yes.
Cheeks and then miss.
Kannangal, cheeks.
Okay, miss.
Tears rolling down his cheeks. Right. These are the prepositions given in your textbook. I think you have getting something clear now. You have got something clear now. So you can do the activity given in the textbook. For prepositions. Prepositions is a textbook or activity. You have to, I think you have to rearrange the sentences in the order. For a picture like this. This is a picture and the sentences rearrange. Look here. The prepositions also have given by them over, around, through, along, and again over, up, down, into, across, and under, right? You can find a yes.
இதுக்கு முதல் பக்கம் எடுப்பீங்களா?
I didn't have your textbook here. Textbook என்னட இல்ல. இதுல இல்ல textbook. right. Then
miss இதுக்கு முதல் பக்கம் எடுப்பீங்களா?
Which one?
மிஸ் இதுதான்.
This one.
இதுக்கு முதல்ல வந்துச்சு.
Prepositions.
Oh miss.
Yes. Right. Write your do the homework and we can check the answers in the next class. The prepositions ku homework cheyingo. We can check the answers in the next class. Next class the answers check பண்ணுவோம். Right?
Miss school copy liya செய்ற homework.
School copy in your exercise book. School copy cheyingo. There are two homework. One is from the poem and the second one is from the prepositions. Prepositions of movement and place. Right. Thank you.
Thank you, miss.
Thank you, miss.
Thank you, miss.
Thank you, miss.
அடுத்த தமிழாக்கம். Thank you, miss. அடுத்து நீங்க வாங்க.
Thank you, Mr. Pines.